like how we want each page to look.
My iPad in here. Wow, it was a big success, I think. Layers so nice to do with other pieces. Feels so good to the touch. They're so pretty to look at. Made it to the jewelry section. I'm just all by myself. I'm just feeling a little nervous though because hello you guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the official announcement video that I have been so anxious and scared, excited, like literally all the feels to make. I am introducing to you guys today my new jewelry line, my small business, Saved by Salt. I'm wearing everything right now. I'm so excited that I can finally share this with you guys. So over the past year, I have been working super hard behind the scenes to create a line of jewelry that is high quality, waterproof, creative, different, affordable. Affordable was like my most important thing. And finally the day is here and I can announce it to you guys. I think my camera was a little bit crooked. Let me fix that. So in today's video, I'm just gonna be sharing with you guys all of the behind the scenes I was able to take. It's actually not that much footage, but I still just wanted to put it out there for like documentation purposes. And I'm thrilled to let you guys know the brand is officially launching on December 11th, which is this Sunday, just in time for Christmas if you guys are wanting to get something for yourself or for friends. And I just want to say this right now, like I don't want any of you guys to feel pressured or anything to purchase anything from my line, because ultimately like your support means more than anything, and that doesn't mean like buying something. It can just mean like support in your heart. So before we get into the behind the scenes footage, I wanted to just sit down and kind of share with you guys what my brand Saved by Salt stands for, where did it come from, what is my mission, all that kind of stuff. So as you guys know, for my whole life I've been a huge beach and saltwater lover, and at the same time my style is very simple. Like I literally just always wear stuff like this like white shirt and sweatpants and bikinis when it's warm weather, and just like very simple things. But something I've always loved are like gold and just very simplistic accents. And for as long as I can remember, I've always had trouble finding a line of jewelry that number one fits my style, but number two is good enough quality to where it's waterproof and it doesn't tarnish after just a few wears. You guys probably know what I mean. Like you'll get a new piece of jewelry and then you'll just like take a shower with it and it'll change color. So my goal with this brand was to curate a collection of high quality jewelry that's affordable, that will not tarnish no matter how many times you put it in the water. And so I ultimately started this line because I wanted to give myself as well as anybody else the chance to get their hands on, you know, high quality, elegant, timeless pieces that can be mixed and matched and ultimately can complete any outfit. Because as I said, I'm the type of person who likes very simple clothes, but what's nice is when you just add a couple pieces of jewelry on, like I feel like it really completes the look. And so my first launch is the capsule collection, which is made up of 13 different pieces, all of which are mostly on the minimal side of jewelry, but then there are several that were hand designed by myself that also make for like a nice little statement piece. And you'll notice that a couple of the pieces are quite beachy, nautical themed, and that just kind of comes from my love of the ocean, hence the name Saved by Salt. So I think that wraps up everything I wanted to mention as far as like where the brand mission comes from, all that kind of stuff. And I just wanted to ultimately thank you guys, because if you have started a business, you would know it is not cheap. And I did this without any investors, so I was like the only person that invested the money, and all of my investment money literally came from my YouTube income. So whether it was like my ads, my sponsorships, affiliate links, it literally all came from you guys. So this is so much more than something I've done. Like you guys are such a huge part of this. I could not have done this without your support. I also have to thank all of the other people that helped make this happen. You know who you are: my photographer, website designer, manufacturer, the models that helped me shoot the campaign, just like so much. And I have so much love for all of you guys. Working on this has also given me such a sense of drive and direction. If you guys remember, I was feeling pretty lost at the beginning of 2022, and curating this line really helped kind of get me back on track. And I feel like for the first time in 3 years, I have a huge sense of drive, and I feel like I've unlocked like this whole other creative door inside my brain. If you guys want to see all of the individual pieces, stay tuned until the end of this video. I'll be showing you them, and then And also feel free, no pressure, but feel free to subscribe to the email newsletter I have. Just go to the website and fill out your email and you will be emailed a 20% off coupon on the launching day. You can also combine that with the free shipping event I'm doing. So yeah, the people that order this month, like, you'll be getting a really good deal because of all those coupons and deals. And then I also wanted to mention that we are doing international shipping. So that's good if you are not, you know, in the US. Everything is shipped out of the US, so people that order in the US, you will get it fastest, obviously. But if you are international, you can still order without a problem. Once again, I don't want any of you guys to feel pressured to buy my stuff. It's literally not like that at all. I honestly debated whether or not I even wanted to promote my business on my YouTube, but I do think ultimately some of you guys wanted to hear about it, which is why I'm sharing it. So please don't feel pressured. I'm just really excited to share the behind the scenes here. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's go ahead and get started. I am currently in the USA. Sorry about my steering wheel in the camera. I am in my car. I'm just here to grab some lunch right now. My face has gotten super puffy from all the carbs I've been eating. So I'm gonna try and stick to just like a diet of greens, and I'm always traveling with my water. You guys know I love water. On the agenda today, we are going to be going to a cafe. I'm just excited to share all this with you guys. So I'm gonna share as much as I feel comfortable sharing, and also if you guys have a small business, if there's anything you wish you would have done at the beginning, any, like, you know, things you're happy with, not happy with, feel free to share them. I would love to hear your experience with running a small business or being a part of one. All right, so I actually wanted to pop in first and talk about the timeline of this project because I only started documenting things on camera in the fall, but everything kicked off back in the spring, which is when I started sourcing and sampling the exact metals that I wanted to use. And after months and months of testing different materials, I decided to go with 18K PVD gold plating over stainless steel, which is an extremely durable and strong coating, hence why my jewelry is water and sweat proof, and it is just all around the type of jewelry that you never have to take off if you don't want to. After deciding on the materials, I was then able to send my manufacturer my designs, and then we went into sample production, which was a very long and expensive process that basically, like, you're just going back and forward to get the perfect physical match to the design, and then that also involves a lot of cost negotiation. After my samples were made, we then went into full-on production, which took around another month, and then once everything was ready, my manufacturer sends all of my prices to my shipping warehouse, which is located in California. And if you guys want to hear more about why I'm using a warehouse, then just keep watching because I will explain that later in the video.
Like, I just feel like it's very up to me, but like how we want each page to look, and then just fill in.
Good morning, everyone. Look at this latte my stepdad made me. It's delicious. So I've had a really busy morning. It's only 10:30, but I feel like I've done so much. I just went to the bank and I went there to get my business accounts all in order. But I'm gonna go ahead and just get all of these new numbers put on my spreadsheet. I love having a giant spreadsheet with like all of my different topics on there. It's so interesting how our brains like function differently, you know? Like we all have different wired brains, but for me, having everything on a spreadsheet in front of me has just been so great. We'll see if I have to change things later. Obviously, like when you're starting a business, so many things are just kind of like learn as you go and figure out what works and what doesn't work. I have a little tracker of the amount of money I've spent on other stuff, and it's just been such a great tool for me to have. Country music reminds me of home. So I just got to Michael's. I am gonna run in here. I need to get some kind of container for storing my jewelry sample pieces that I'm gonna be using during like the photo shoot time, which is coming up very soon. So I'm going to Hawaii for shooting my photos. If you guys didn't know, I go to Hawaii quite often because I do have family that lives there and I used to work out there. So it just felt like that was the perfect place for shooting, obviously. But I know I'm gonna have like tons of jewelry flying around, so I need to grab something to keep them organized. I love exploring Michael's. It's just like the most fun thing ever. There's also a Home Goods right next door and I wanna go in, but I'm not going to just because I know I can't buy anything in there and it would just be wasting time, and we don't have time to waste, right? Because we are on a mission and we're hustling. So I'll see you guys in there. Hopefully we can find something that fits our needs. Made it to the jewelry section. I will be buying these in the future. Hopefully I'll be able to do like pop-up somewhere sometime. That's a huge goal of mine. But I'm not buying any of this, but I do love it. I love these little acrylic ones. I think I'll definitely get something like this in the future. And yeah, I just love looking at everything. They got the little earring cards. They really do have everything you need at Michael's for like basic stuff. I can't wait to show you guys how I do my packaging. It's already done. These are pretty. Love this. There was a sign that said their internet is out, so they can't cut fabric, but luckily they have all of these little mini ones, so I'm just gonna go with a silky one. Also getting one of these, and this is burlap, so it's just different, adds some texture, but yeah, I'm gonna get these two. Good morning, everyone. So I just woke up and I am sitting on the balcony right now. I woke up at like 6 a.m. and I've been working ever since. I don't know what it is, but when I have a screened in porch and I'm able to work outside while being like in the comfort of a home, it just makes the whole working process so much easier. So comment below, like, what is your ideal atmosphere for working? Because I feel like your environment plays a huge part in that. But I am about to begin card design. I have to design 2 different kinds of cards. First is the card for the jewelry to sit on, and then the second one is the care card. And that is kind of what my project today is. Let's go ahead and have a good day, plug in, and I will see you guys later on. So I am on my way to grab a bite to eat this morning. I think when you are doing your own thing, like as I've been doing YouTube for the past few years full time, you just really need to get out, and a few times a week just getting out by yourself, I feel like it's really good and super inspiring. So I just got back from Costco. I have been loving shopping at Costco this fall / I know this winter I will be shopping there a ton. I feel like not only does it help me just save so much money, but I actually prefer the quality of the stuff at Costco compared to normal grocery stores. As weird as that sounds. I love these blueberries because they are so big. I don't think the camera is picking this up, but these are giant. Yummy. Good? I love the little table. It reminds me of my first house in Korea. Good morning, everyone. So I just woke up. Well, actually I woke up a couple hours ago, but I just got up out of bed and it is currently 7 a.m. It is super early. I love getting up this early. I love being up this early. This trip to the States has made me turn into a morning person again. When I left Korea at the end of September, I was staying up until like 3, and now I'm going to bed at like 10:30, and I'm waking up early and I'm living my best life. So we love that. I love being able to wake up early here. And I'm gonna go on my morning walk, which you guys know I love my morning walks. The only thing missing is Cleo. I miss her so incredibly much, and I cannot wait to be reunited with her soon. On my agenda today, I am focusing on one main thing, and it is my photo shoot that I have this evening. So I've already done 2 photo shoots for my brand this past week, and they went amazing. I will show you guys some of the photos here. I'm just so happy with them. And tonight I'm gonna be trying something different. Instead of paying my photographer, I'm just gonna be going with my cell phone and creating like UGC style content, stuff that I can use for reels, TikToks, and advertising just with my cell phone. And I feel like that is honestly like a great way to save money, because then I just have to pay a model. But yeah, that is my plan for today. So she's gonna be modeling several pieces. I'm just feeling a little nervous though, because at the other shoots, the photographer really took direction. Like, she knew what poses to do, and I need to come up with, like, I already have a mood board to work off of, but I also need to look at visual video content to work off of. So that's what I'm gonna be finding today. Luckily I can just do that on my phone. So I'm gonna take my phone out somewhere and we're gonna sit down, find some TikToks to get content inspo from, and then I'll probably do some editing. I also might spot my boyfriend while he's surfing. He's been surfing a ton here, and it's just a great place. We both love it. The sun is starting to come out finally. I do have to say, y'all, I love our place so much. Like, they did such a cute minimalist girl's dream job with this. Oh, I do love it. In case you guys were wondering what we have in our medicine cabinet, so this is not my stuff. This is mostly my stuff. And it's just all the stuff you guys have already seen on my channel. Like, literally all of the faves, guys. So I finished gathering all of my shoot inspo, which is a really big relief that I'm not going to be sitting around and spending like hours and hours doing that. I took a shower and now I'm just doing my skincare. Oh my goodness, it feels so good to just like take care of myself. I'm very happy that I finished that earlier than I expected, because now I have the chance to work on something else, and I think I'm basically going to be working on taking the raw images I'm sending to somebody to touch up, if that makes sense. So I just have to take some really simple pictures, and then I'm going to send them off for them to look a lot better. All right, heading out to do some work. I just have my iPad in here. This is like my other electronics bag, so I keep my cameras and like cables and stuff that I need for working. And then here I have the most important thing, which is the jewelry box. So good. All right, so I just finished organizing everything for my shoot. It's actually not that much. It's just a few tank tops, and then I have some like accessories and some fall stuff to shoot with. And my model is also gonna be bringing some of her own stuff. And then of course, got the jewelry. Have not shown these yet in a video. Super stoked about the packaging. These are reusable and just, oh my gosh, I'm just so excited. Feel so good to the touch. They're so pretty to look at. They're practical. I love it. I'm gonna go ahead and get this all packed up, and then our meeting point is very close to where I'm staying, so I'm just gonna walk over there, and fingers crossed we have a successful shoot. I think we're going to, because guys, the sun just came out. Perfect timing. Alright, good morning everyone. So it is the next day after the shoot. It is Sunday morning right now. I went to church this morning for the first time. I'm gonna put this back on. For the first time in such a long time. They do a service right on Waikiki Beach, and it was just beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. So I'm so glad I went to that. Also, the shoot last night went so well. It was a big success, I think. I brought this box and I just let her, you know, pick and choose what she wore, and we got some great content. And then at the end of it, I always let the model keep a couple pieces, and that way they can like give me feedback if they want, or they can just like wear it and flex it on their social media, which is what you pray. I have been working this morning just on finalizing the descriptions of the jewelry, which has been the hardest thing ever. So basically here is most of the main pieces are in here. I also have some that are not in here, which I need to dig out. But, you know, it's just hard to make something so simple stand out, if that makes sense. So it's kind of bringing me back to my days of being in writing classes and just coming up with creative descriptions and stuff like that. Also wanted to give you guys a little update on the shoot yesterday. It went fabulous. I was so nervous just to be doing everything with mainly my iPhone, but I'm really happy with the way everything turned out. And it was also my first time shooting anybody wearing our signature palm necklace. I actually don't have a name for this one yet. I have names for almost all my pieces. I might just stick with the signature palm necklace, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I have been wearing this for a while, and then I finally got to shoot with somebody else wearing it. And I feel like when you see somebody else wearing your stuff, when you make stuff, it just like hits you differently, you know? So that was a really great feeling. But I love this necklace. It like literally layers so nicely with other pieces. And also I just like the freshwater pearls. It makes everything seem so elegant. If I wear this, I will usually take off like the chunky earrings because this is such a statement in itself. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up work here, go shopping, and I will catch up with you guys a little bit later on. Good morning, everyone. So it is about 11 a.m. and I'm about to head out for the day. I just wanted to say what's up, good morning. I have been up since super early. I went on a 7 a.m. walk with my friend, which is like the best way to start the morning, like getting our steps in together and just having a good old girl talk. And then at 9 a.m. I had a really good meeting with my 3PL just to confirm some stuff, and they are helping so much with the shipping process. I will explain all about my 3PL later. And now I'm heading over to a film store and I'm gonna get this film developed. I did an underwater shoot just all by myself with this little $20 disposable camera. So we're gonna go get this developed, and I'm also thinking about getting my own film camera while I'm there, but I don't want to spend a lot. So I might just end up getting a disposable one because I also have a shoot tonight. So it's gonna be a busy day. I'm really excited to bring you guys along. Hope you don't mind, I'm coming at you from the bed. I feel like this is a really bad angle, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. So I wanted to talk about shipping because I just got off a call with my 3PL, so I was like, I should talk to you guys. So as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, my products are all shipped out of a warehouse in California. So they are not made at that place. They are literally just sent there and stored there and then shipped out of there. And it's called a 3PL, which is a third-party logistics provider. And the reason that I chose to get one, well, like pretty much most people that start a small business, they start by shipping everything themselves, right? Like they usually store the stuff in their house, but that is not feasible for me right now because I'm living in Asia and my products are for the US market. So I did a lot of research and I talked to a ton of different 3PLs, and I found one that I really liked that I got along with. We just felt like a really good match. And so basically they have staff there and they ship everything. So it's like a big warehouse that stores a ton of different brands. It's not like my warehouse, like I'm just renting a space at that place. And that's obviously a risk, like starting a business and like jumping to having like warehouse storage is a risk, but I had the money in my budget. Luckily, thanks to you guys, I had the money. And it was basically like my only possibility, you know? So that is something I've had to do, but I just consider it like a small investment in my future. So yeah, I hope that clears up maybe any questions about like where my stuff is being shipped from. And also we will be accepting returns. If you are curious about that, once my site launches, just like literally go to the returns tab and you can see any info about that. But yeah, I'm super excited to be working with a 3PL. And if you run a small business and you are packing the inventory yourself, I have so much respect for you, because I know it can be so time consuming. And I'm just seeing it as like a win-win. Luckily, I'm able to spend this extra time now dedicating to like making videos and coming up with more ideas and stuff like that. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed that little behind the scenes diary. Once again, I don't want any of you guys to feel pressured to buy my line. It's not like that at all, because ultimately, like, support in your heart means more than anything. But if you do want to get some kind of coupon, or if you just want to join the newsletter for updates, do it, and you will get a 20% off coupon emailed to you. You will get that on launch date, and you can combine it to get free shipping with the other deal I have going on. So I hope that all makes sense. Hope it's not confusing. I'm just trying to give you guys like all the best ways to get discounts if you want to. And I think that's everything I wanted to include in this video. If you guys had any questions, just comment them down below. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram if you have not already. And I just really cannot thank you guys so much for all your support. This would not have been possible without you, and I just hope you guys realize that. So thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye.